can feel my teenage son pulling away from me. My husband says he is learning to be a man, and I get that, but I don't want to lose that sweet relationship that I have with him. How do I give him space but still maintain a close relationship? What a great question. Roxanne, help us all.
Well, not quite spiritual, but I might get to that. Mother, you got to let Peter Pan fly. Ooh. You know, this isn't Never Never Land where they never grow up. Yeah. And sometimes change is better than the same. Different can get better. And when I read this, I thought about Mary and Joseph. Jesus is 12. He stays in the temple. They go on the caravan back to Nazareth from Jerusalem, and they find out he's not with them. They go back and find him in the temple, and he says to them, don't you know I need to be about my Father's business? Your kids and you need to be about God's business in their life. Whether that sweetness that's in their personality will remain there, but the relationship will change. And one more bit of advice, give that sweetness to your husband.
That's a good point. You know, that story actually brings me hope about Mary and Joseph. Unlike, they lost their son, Jesus, the Son of God. I've never lost a kid. So I feel like, okay, I'm winning in that area.
We're doing something right.
Anna, what about you?
Yeah, well, it is totally normal for a son to pull away from his mom during his teenage years. That's what they're supposed to do. They really are growing into their manhood. They have to move away from mom. And, you know, my son is 18 now, and up until like age 14, I feel like we had that real sweet, like he still wanted me to sit and rub his back when he was going to bed. But then, yeah, he started just kind of getting a little more like pushing me away. And it is hard, but people tell me that someday they'll come back. Like someday they will need mom again. And I think in the meantime, it's up to us to really just be there for them when they need us, how they need us, and be patient.
I actually saw a special one time on TV, and it was about a family that had a child that never grew physically or intellectually beyond like a toddler. And that mom said that she wishes that her child would grow up. And we often say like, oh, I wish I could stop my child from growing up. And that changed my perspective so much. I try not to say those words, like, I wish I could stop them from growing up. We need to be so grateful for each stage that our kids are in, and just be grateful for whatever new thing that stage brings.
Yeah, that's a good word.
So I'm just listening because I don't have teenagers. I have an older one that thinks he's a teenager.
Be really grateful.
So it's hard for me already. I mean, you know, kindergarten and second grade where, you know, I want to take their hand still, and the kindergartner was like, let my hand go. I want to do it on my own. You know, so I think one of the things for me as they're growing is to be involved in every part of the stage. So you stay connected. So you're not like just seeing them grow, but you're staying connected in that growth process. So I'm going to try my best.
Yeah. I mean, my little Judah, who's 14, he will still hug me. And Gabe, I'm like, Gabe, did you miss me? He's like, nah. I'm like, well, shoot. Okay.